One of the marvelous things about television on cable right now, coming across Americans to help them be more stable, is this value of a show that I can't know the name of at this time. I've only seen it a few times. That basically is this guy talking about how the human body works and interacts with our environment. In other words, what our eyes see versus what is really there. And it's really sort of unique and fascinating because it kind of reminds me of an old film where this guy put on these glasses that he found, and all of a sudden he was starting to see aliens and other people. Now, what I mean by that is we have to be cautious about the technologies and chemistries and psychosomatic conditions or conditioning that people are bringing in from overseas, which are not a part of our cultural staple. You see, how they study the mind in a different country than ours may not be how we, with our ethics, with our medical records situations, with our laws, might do so. So what I can talk to you about is that there are, of course, audio files that we've had for years, and now quit smoking, now become more better in bed, now whatever, have a better experience. We've had those for years. We also know that there are certain states that allow companies to play music that have underlying words of buy more, right? Whispered like a whore. But what I can say is that people have to have control of their money in every store. What I also have to say is that people have the right to choose intelligently and ethically who they're going to be in bed with evermore. But at the same time, we know that there's something called psychosomatic abuse, in which a person is being played at all the time, some sort of constant drone or constant situation to impact the mind, so that all of a sudden you might not be able to breathe anymore, or you'd feel that in your head that I can't breathe. And we also know that people go through fear factors, like the lady in Tokyo who literally lost her life because she got caught in a garage. Now, I'm not going to go into all the aspects of how somebody got put in a sidecar and basically didn't realize the door was unlocked and they freaked out and died, but we have to be careful of what's coming in from India. We have to be careful what's coming in from the Middle East. We have to be careful with people coming in from war-torn countries, because they are full of grief and they're full of sometimes disease. Disease of the mind is not easily regulated or easily evaluated. There's a lot of fucking people who think they have the right in their mental health field to walk up to someone and start talking to them and then start making their own mental health connections in their mind, and they don't. We also have bitch women from religious stations of life who think they have the right to play in and out of Planned Parenthood that screws people over who are not prepared, not financially aware, and not able to have a child. You see, the value of the human condition is everyone has a life lesson to learn. But if you are interfering with someone's life path, if you are interfering with someone's lifeline, if you are interfering with someone's love life, you are way off God's path.